What's up guys, so today we're going to be doing a ranked Skywars video where I just kind of talk about my strats and all that stuff because I kind of wish that more people would play like me, you know, more cautiously, and just some people might want to know my ranked strats if they want to get into ranked themselves. So yeah, on with the video. Now the first thing in ranked is that you generally want to know what your strategy is for each map. So for Engi Temple, since there's like those little caves, I prefer going champion. It also, I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm kind of not being fast. I should be a lot faster. And I nearly walked off. Alright, so I like to go champion here just because it affords me these crit chambers where I can just crit people out like that. It also, like I mentioned in my... Oh, okay, I'm probably dead here. Okay, we're actually not dead right here. But yeah, it allows me to... I have so many sharp books, Jesus Christ. It allows me to take advantage of the anvil if I'm ever going to need to get it, because this is another map that has an anvil like right here. But I'm not really able to demonstrate that since everybody rushed me like an idiot and I got all 3 of the kills. Typically on that map, I'll just like rush middle, grab like a mid chest or 2, and then see if I can grab the enchant table. And I go champion there because the sword is strong and I can like crit people out, and then there's also... I don't have to grab the anvil in the center, which is a pretty risky play. Now, probably the most important strat that I could ever emphasize is that you have to play quick, but then you also have to play cautiously. Like, try to pick as little fights as possible, because whenever you pick a fight, you're going to be lower on health, and since there's no strength, you might be able to get cleaned. And getting cleaned is not good. Now, the only reason why I tried to pick that fight was to get him off of me and to also maybe even knock him into the other guy. It worked out because while he may have gotten a kill, I also got the pearl from it. And I also got more mid-chest than he did. So that was definitely better for me. Now what I want to do is to try to get back to my own island. And this guy's bow spamming me, which I do not appreciate. I want to get back to my island because there's a lot of loot that I left here, specifically these diamonds. I want to grab them. He's gonna try to aggro on me. I do not support that. Yeah. We can afford to be a little bit aggressive right here because I have a pearl. So if I need to, then I could pearl like if he knocks me off the map or if I need to escape. But right then and there we got that combo. Yeah, so the way I play is that your main priorities are to get stacked before you take any fights. And if you ever have to take a fight, only take it if you know for a fact that you're not going to be... If you can survive the clean. Because if you can't survive the clean, then it's just not worth to take the fight, since you'll lose rating. Now, right here, Twisted Grove, another scout map. I don't particularly enjoy this map, just because all of the mid-chests are in really weird spots. I'm going to... Since I know that there's a little chance that anyone else is going to be at middle, I'm going to fight this guy. Because I also have a chest plate. Did he have healing on him? He did. Alright, we're going to want to chug this right now. Yeah, so since I know that there's very little chance that anyone's going to clean me on this map, since it's very large and people typically go to the side islands, that's what I generally see, I could take that fight. Here I'm going to grab these diamonds, and then this guy is actually going to try to fight me. I think, no, he didn't get this kill, so he doesn't have a pearl right now, but he does have really weird hits. Yeah. Here we're on Humidity. This is a champion map, just because there's no anvil or enchant table on this map. I don't know why, so I just prefer to go champion because then I can combine some sharp books and get a sharp 3 if I have to, which is pretty much the only thing that you can use XP for on this map. Yeah, so since these games are going by relatively quickly, it's kind of hard for me to show what my strats are late game. But generally my late game strats are just like, you know, you play safe, you wait until refill, and then you try to secure as many chests as possible. Which is kind of like the cliche strats, the best one there is. It's the safest one, probably has the highest win rate too. So we've got 14 diamonds here, and we're actually cornered. I'm gonna pot this and this. So what I don't want to have happen... What I do want to have happen, which is what's happening right now, which is that these two people are fighting in a not smart way. So I'm going to come in here, going to crit this guy out. This guy also went champion because he knows that the strat is champion, and this guy's trying to come in and clean, which would have been the smart idea, but that other guy wasn't paying attention. He was on 13. Okay, we're on Network. This is one of the better maps in my opinion. As I showed you in last video, the way to rush mid, just pot speed, jump to mid, and generally the best one to go over here. That guy tried to do the same thing, but he missed his jump. We press F. So right here, we just rush mid, we try to get stuff. That was probably a little bit too risky. We're going to fight this champion, which is generally not a good idea, but I think we might be able to get away with it. Yep, alright, we did. And that was only a fight that I took because I knew that he probably wasn't going to be the best, and I knew that the other guy did not seem to be cleaning. It was going to be a relatively quick fight. So right here is the... Are you kidding me? I thought this was going to be the first game where I could actually, like, be able to show what I do on my island, but I guess not. Alright. I almost died right there because we both had champion swords and I was kind of playing weird, but I thought it was going to be the first game where I could show you what I actually do when I get back to my island after I loot the mid chest, but nope, he aggroed on me. Probably not the smart way, but whatever, I get rating. Now we're on Courtyard. Another scout map. I showcased the strats that I have in the last video, but we can explain them again. So just jump straight to middle. Generally, my priority here is to get one mid chest and then try to go for one of these enchant tables. The enchant table is one of the most useful items in ranked after the chest, just because if you do not get a lot of mid gear, like I only got one piece out of the 3, there's typically only 3 mid diamond pieces to 1 refill. In fact, I think that's actually hard-coded into the game. But since I didn't get that many, I can enchant to get mid-tier armor, and I can also enchant to get a pretty good sword. Probably going to be the first proper game where I actually have time to myself on my island, which is whatever. We'll be able to make a chest plate right here. Try to make the most armor as you can. When it comes to armor, actually, one of the things that you... Oh, I got smite. One of the things that you need to keep in mind is that if you can make either pants or a helmet, like you have 7 diamonds, make a helmet, because then you might have the chance to maybe score like the ability to make a second sword and then make put like an extra sharpness level on your sword. So that's it's just like you have more diamonds to work with. Another preference that I have is that I like to organize my inventory before I go most places, just because it allows me to know where everything is quickly. You don't have to organize your inventory, I just prefer to do it myself. I'm not going to organize it too much right now, just because refills in 28 seconds and I want to get there. It's going to actually be the first game where it goes to refill. Quite interesting. I can place that there, just so that you know, I already explained it in the last video as well, but yeah, if people open the chest, they can prevent you from breaking it, which is something that I do not appreciate, but I understand. Alright, we got 3 pearls from this refill. That's definitely a pretty good one. We still have a pretty bad sword. We did not get the fire sword this refill, so that's kind of suboptimal. This is interesting. If we're able to clean this, we're probably just gonna win. Actually, no. See, that guy's on full health, and if I take a bad fight right here, I'm gonna lose. There's diamonds on this island, so I'm gonna go over here, see if I can grab a bit of stuff. And that's another reason why you want to mine the diamonds on your island, is that also people can't come over to your island and steal them. Are they fighting right now? They are. Okay, screw that. I might not have to go for the diamonds, because these 2 are fighting. He's on 11. Even if I don't get the stuff, I got him off of the loot, which is good for me. Oh god, he has a fire sword, but he's not that good at PvP. Alright. Refill just happened. We're going to clear out our inventory a little bit and then mine the chests. Now, about the second refill is that it will replace the chests for you. So that's something to always remember. You do not have to replace the chests there. It is a waste of time. Also, if you have a relatively full inventory, you might just want to err on the side of caution and just loot the chests. Oh god. Also, I wish I could demonstrate it right now, but the side islands on the refill, like the spawn islands, also get pearls on the second refill. Each chest will have 1 pearl in it, which is good to know. Alright, and I think he knows it too. We're gonna get some snowballs in our bar right here. He actually, I don't know if he looted that chest or not, but it didn't seem like he did. Yeah, so right here, we can get some pearls from here, and that is definitely good for us. Oh, hello. He's still using the smite sword, which is not good. I don't think we got too much healing either. Mind these diamonds. Let's see if he actually leaves me alone. He might have overextended and used too many pearls, which is what I hope for, but I also doubt. Gonna make ourselves a diamond sword here, and then since we don't have the enchant table, since we forgot it, we're just gonna make a sharp one right here. I know some pro ranked players are probably cringing right now, like, bro, you could have made way better stuff with that. I know, but like, forgot my enchant table. So I generally don't keep my bow in my hotbar, just something that I want to mention, is just because the bow is not that useful of an item in ranked. Like, it's still somewhat useful, which is why you always want to grab it, but you can just like keep it in your, inventory, generally. We're actually going to reorganize up a little bit here, just so that I can get quick access to my stuff. If I'm correct in assuming that this guy has less pearls than I do, I think I can just aggro pearl onto him repeatedly. But oh god, this is going to be a difficult fight. Oh, I just wasted my regen pot. In fact, I think I hit him with it. Yeah, I'm kind of playing sloppily right now. I definitely know this. But yeah, he's trying to plan for another refill, it seems. I don't know what he's really doing. It's not being smart is definitely the thing. Alright, this has gone to sudden death because this guy is quite good at the game. I'm actually going to get my bow out here. I do not have a rod, which is a big problem, especially combined with the fact that this guy has his fire sword. But he doesn't seem to have that much healing, nor does he have pearls, so we can just keep on aggro pearling on him, which counters his bow, and we win. I kind of wanted to hit all of the maps today in the ranked rotation, but there's like the only 2 maps that are left I kind of don't really like. And they also have pretty standard strats. So that really long Courtyard game just basically summed up my strategy, is just that your first priority is definitely to get stacked on like things that are hard to get, like armor and pearls, and then like, you know, even if you don't have projectiles, you can just pearl past them, but you always want to have projectiles on you just because having a rod, very strong. Anyhow, that ends another episode of Skywars, guys. Be sure to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe if you haven't. I don't know what I'm going to do for my next video. If you want to see more ranked gameplay, then I could just make it a little bit less explaining, maybe a little bit more like just commentate over my trying to, like, you know, get actual good rating. But yeah, until next time, bye!